Hello to all Inderes TV viewers and listeners. Stockmann reported their Q3 earnings report today, and we have CEO Susanne Ehnbåge for interview. Hello, Susanne.
Hello.
Let's start with the news you announced already a month ago that you are considering the name change to Lindex for the group and evaluating strategic options for the Stockmann division, meaning the department store. So could you open up the rationale for that decision and announcement?
Yes, of course. So the main reason for this is that Lindex has had a fundamental role in improving the group's financial performance over the last couple of years, and that it now accounts for the majority of the revenue and profit, and thus increased strategic focus on Lindex is warranted. We are also evaluating the best environment for developing the Stockmann division's business in the future, and these options will include increasing the business independencies within the group, but it could also be considering possible ownership changes or strategic partnerships, or continuing under the current structure.
Yeah. Can you share anything about the background of the process? Has this kind of discussion been on the table for a longer time, or has it come up down during this year when you have had the change of chairman of the board as well as the CEO in the group?
I would say that the timing was right now, as we have been approaching the final part of the restructuring process. And we have also been conducting preliminary reviews and evaluation of our strategy over the late spring and also during the summer. So now we felt it was the right time to initiate a more formalized and structured strategic assessment.
Yeah, okay. And regarding the restructuring program, if you would choose to do ownership changes or actually trying to sell the department stores, would that be feasible still when you are in the restructuring progress, or would that execution of that basically be done once you are out of the restructuring?
Well, first, I think we need to remember that we just went out with the information in September and announced that we are assessing the strategic alternatives. So we expect this to be finalized during next year, 2024. And then also thinking about the restructuring program, that we of course would like to end this as soon as possible. And today we only have 3 disputes left.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and on the disputes, you had some news on the report today that you did have a settlement on one of the disputed cases. Can you share anything about the progress and the developments of the other cases? Is there kind of discussions ongoing with all of them, or can you say anything about that?
Yeah, discussions are ongoing, and it was good that we can now, also after the reporting period, have an agreement with the mutual insurance fund Fennia, which of course it's still something that is up to needs to be confirmed by the court, of course. But as soon as there are any new concrete resolutions available, we will of course communicate also these details, and we also have ongoing dialogue with all the other counterparties as well.
Yeah. Okay, good. Then let's jump into the Q3. So what were the highlights of the quarter for you, and how was the performance from your perspective?
I would say that like the main takeaway is that the Stockmann Group's underlying business is developing in the right direction. I think that is the most important part. We can see that the group's adjusted operating result improved slightly in local currencies, where Lindex continued with a really strong performance and improved its adjusted operating result by 3.7 million euros to 26.2 million euros. And this actually means that the result improved by 16% in euros, but much more in local currencies. And also that the group's financial situation has improved during the latest month, both regarding financing and equity. And of course, this I think is the most important ambition that we have, and that is to continue to work to create long-lasting shareholder value and better profitability for both divisions.
Yeah. And on the Stockmann division, you attributed most of the weakening compared to last year to the timing of the Crazy Days campaign. Can you quantify the impact of that to sales, for example? How much did that impact?
Yeah, yes. I mean, the main reasons for the decrease in revenue was the timing, the Crazy Days. Another impact that we had on the third quarter was also reduced store area of Itis department store. So those two parts was like the big explanation for the decrease. And we can also concur that having the Crazy Days in October was successful, and that we increased that performance versus previous year. And I think looking at the Crazy Days, since it has such a big significant part of the revenue for Stockmann, I think it's good to analyze these 2 quarters together, just like we did like during the spring and summer when we had the Q1 and Q2 impact.
but the sales would have been down anyway due to the changes in ETIs, even kind of adjusted.
I would say very slightly, but okay. Almost reaching par with previous year.
Okay, that's good to hear. Then on the guidance, you maintained the full year guidance unchanged, but on the market environment, have you seen any changes during the year? There has been a somewhat change to the negative in the overall economy, I think. So how has that reflected in your view?
We can conclude that we see a bit of a different behavior between the markets. Sweden is an important market for us, and there the retail market has been declining during the year, with the biggest impact actually in the beginning of year, and then it has been slightly improving. In Norway, the retail market has, on the other hand, increased also for the first 9 months. And in Finland, the market development has been more difficult during the last couple of months. So it's a little bit depending on which market we are talking about. And I think here it's good that we are in many markets, and I think we should take the best possible increase and do the best of what we can in each market, of course.
Yeah, sure. Then finally, you are hosting a Capital Markets Day in a few weeks in mid-November. So what should we expect from there? And can you share if you are planning to announce some financial targets in conjunction with that?
Yes, I mean, I'm super much looking forward to the Capital Markets Day and to be able to share some more lights of both the strategy for both the divisions and also our future ambitions levels for both the divisions. Absolutely.
Yeah, great. Let's look forward to that, and thank you for the interview, Susanne.
Thank you.